Good evening and welcome to the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. We start off with some news from the United States. The U.S. consumer spending overall increased by the most in 6 months in the month of July. Americans bought more goods and services last month. Now, consumer spending, which accounts for more than 2/3 of the U.S. economic activity, increased by 0.80%. Data for June was revised upwards slightly, showing that spending rose by 0.60% instead of 0.50% that was previously reported. Now, spending on goods increased by 0.70% last month, mostly reflecting products with a short lifespan, and those include pharmaceuticals, recreational items, groceries, and clothing, of course, typical for the summer period. Now, services spending increased by 0.80%, driven by portfolio management and investment advisory services, as well as housing and utilities. And back home, producers in the manufacturing industry saw a marginal decline in the costs for output. Now, on an annual basis up to July, the Statistical Institute of Jamaica Statin says the cost to produce goods in the manufacturing industry fell by 1.9%. This was mainly due to a 20.2% decline in the cost of fuel, but there were increases in the cost to produce food, beverages, and tobacco, as well as chemicals and chemical products. Output prices for producers in the month of July alone in the manufacturing industry increased by 0.60%. The increase in the index for the manufacturing industry was mainly due to a 4.1% rise in the cost of refined petroleum products. To some company news, the NCB Financial Group has announced some more changes in its leadership team, and this is as a result of the first change that was made. Jacqueline Delissa will now serve as the interim Chief Financial Officer for the NCB Jamaica, that's National Commercial Bank Jamaica. Ms. Delissa will continue to provide oversight for the group's investor relations and financial advisory function. Now, this change was made as Malcolm Sadler, who was the Chief Financial Officer for NCB Bank, was promoted on an interim basis to be the Chief Financial Officer for the group. And let's head to the foreign currency market now. Banks and cambios are selling the US dollar for an average $155.18. $114.43 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar. The average cost for the pound is $197.68, while it's costing $167.21 for the euro. And to the stock market, the JSE index advanced by 2,906 points today, while the junior market index lost 65 points. Among the 39 winners were Elite Diagnostic, The Lab, Pulse Investments, Derrimon Trading, and Wisynco. The 46 decliners were led by MPC Caribbean Clean Energy US dollar shares, Portland JSX, MPC Caribbean Clean Energy Ordinary Shares, Express Catering, and Margaritaville Turks. Now, 18 stocks closed the day trading at the same price it opened the session. And that's it for the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. Good evening.